There it go.
Look at him. He can't even damn host the show because he's trying to be first in the comments.
We heard the challenge yesterday, sir. What was the challenge?
Hey, it don't count unless you first on Coffee and Kush, man.
Oh, see, you trying to change up the rules. Ladies and loyals, welcome to the Speakeasy 2.0 Sports and Shenanigans. You know the fellas, CJ, KRich, Nino. We got a very special guest today, and we got a whole lot of shits and shenanigans. Y'all get ready. I'm telling y'all, get ready, sit back, and relax. How y'all feeling? As I get this intro ready to rock. Shout out to the Sensei. She about to bless y'all tonight. Thank you for joining this platform.
Hey, I was just about to say I'm excited.
Shenanigans and sports. Shenanigans and sports. Shenanigans and sports. That's my time.
And he was the better scorer, and he was the better defender. What two more important? And he was the better winner. What three more important things are there in basketball? Is scoring the freaking ball.
Just because he went 6-0 does not mean he was the better winner. I'm not even finna debate that.
And not coming. Don't you ever Nino, baby. How is being perfect? You know how rare that is?
Man, I was happy Alabama got upset.
America won.
But I think Alabama. And I think, I hate to say this because I'm a Georgia fan, but Tennessee might be running the upset table this year.
Ladies and loyals, we have arrived. It's time for some sports and shenanigans. How are y'all feeling?
I'm feeling like a motherfucking bullfighter. Let's go.
We have a very special guest on tonight. Sensei has blessed us with her presence. Let them know who you are, they can tap in and everything that you do. Y'all see the links. Go ahead, tap in, podcast, and all of that. And subscribe and support. That's what we do.
Sensei, I'm on. You can find me on Instagram, Sensei_33. You can find the podcast From the Ground Up on Apple Music, Spotify, as well as Anchor. If you follow Anchor, if you do podcasting or anything about podcasting, you know about Anchor. So I'm there as well. You can type in From the Ground Up and you can find me there. And I'm also on YouTube as well, From the Ground Up as well. So yeah, I mean, anywhere you can find podcasts is where you'll find me. So just tap in and follow and subscribe and let me know what's up. I'm welcome to all feedback. So, but thanks for having me on the show, Ron. You know, this is long overdue, man. My brother.
Hey man, shout out Chris D, Big Gonzo. We appreciate your support, sir. The dopest thing, I think, don't you do like some work with a Sacramento franchise or something?
Oh yeah. You know, officially just got added to the media room. It's for the Sacramento Kings. Starting December, I'll be in that room. So yeah, make sure y'all stay tuned for that coverage and things of that nature. So yeah, we out here. We moving and grooving, man, slowly but surely. But you know, we out here. We gotta work.
Hey, let me pop my collar real quick. Hey, KRich. KRich, dog, we got Sacramento media on the pod, baby. Hey, pop that.
I love it, man. I'm so happy to be here. I appreciate the love, fellas.
Yep.
So, you know the basis of the show is shenanigans. Shout out, shenanigans. Are we giving them a big fat L? But before we get into this content, y'all got any shout outs? It's been a crazy sports weekend as always. MLB playoffs has been going on. I wish I could watch it, but I can't because the NBA done came back. Don't even mention football, college football. Shout outs. My shout out to Ricky Griner. That was birthday was yesterday. Free our girl.
And definitely free Big G. Sure.
Definitely.
Shout out, hey, KRich did a great job with the audio from the last episode. Shout out Tennessee.
Yep.
Cracking that top 10. I don't know how long it's been since I seen Tennessee this good, bro. I feel like I was in high school. I know your cousin is excited. So shout out to SEC. Shout out to SEC East taking back over college football again.
Yeah. Shaking it up.
Yep.
Okay. I don't even know where to start at tonight. It's just.
We'll start with that latest shenanigan that I just posted in the chat. Where has Jordan ever started 0-5?
Ooh.
First game with his team.
Wow.
So you telling me Braun has not won one time as in the opening game with the gold, purple and gold on? That's what you tell me, bro.
That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah, they kind of stressed me out already. Since
Come be my goat.
You
Okay.
leave my goat alone.
LeBron hasn't won a single season opener since joining the Lakers.
Him and season openers don't really get along for real. If you look at the longevity of him and season openers, they usually don't tend to go with. He's not a season opener kind of guy.
See, y'all ain't even ready for the smoke because we got a LeBron. I'm a LeBron sexual, but I already know he's gonna bring the truth. So what's up, TJ?
I'm ready.
Oh, no,
I'm
listen,
ready.
listen. When I was told 6-0 doesn't mean you're a winner, and now I'm being told 0-5 don't make you a loser, I can't argue. I can't debate. I can't debate that logic.
Yeah, no. When you put it that way, that's undebatable. But to say because he starts 0-5, he just is a loser. Like, come on.
No.
Like,
I'm not saying that. That's a dig at Ron.
Nah.
You should hear. You should hear how Ron talk about Jordan.
Okay,
you should hear how Ron bash Michael Jordan. He should be ashamed of himself.
I'm gonna give that an L for the night, but we got somebody way more qualified to give their opinion to this conversation. Shenanigans or shout out or L.
Amazing, but Michael Jordan is my GOAT. LeBron's still playing. It's hard to have that conversation about the greatest of all time when a man is still putting on his jersey.
Right. So, like, what makes him special?
It was like when God made him, he was like, all right, I'm going to give you all this. But I'm going to take one thing from him, and I ain't going to give you no lining. But I'm going to give you everything else. Michael Jordan is my GOAT. LeBron's still
I love Dwayne Wade. That's hilarious.
Shout out D-Wade right there. Shout him out.
Yeah, he had to take a shot at it like that. No, it's true.
I don't agree with him one bit, but that's cool, D-Wade.
I can understand why he's that. So you got to understand D-Wade is from, like, guys in that era. I'm more shocked if they say Bron is their GOAT than not, because guys of that era, the inspiration comes from Jordan. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody in that era that,
right,
like LeBrons, the D-Wades, the Carmelos, the Chris Pauls, you know what I'm saying? Like, those guys, like, they watched Jordan in the entirety of his career. So I'm not really shocked when they say that. You know what I'm saying? Because they've actually got to see him play. Like, they got to experience him in real time. It's one. Watching YouTube clips is one thing, but actually being able to experience Jordan in real time is a completely different thing. So I'm not surprised at D-Wade saying that. And D-Wade is also from Chicago. So it's like, did y'all really expect him to go?
There you go. That's
you
it.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's not something that which I mean, because I mean, there's a lot of people from Chicago that think LeBron is the GOAT, me being one of them, but we're a rarity though. It's like a small group of us. But majority of Chicago people don't. You can't even say that Michael Jordan sneezed wrong around them and it's over with. So
there's some good people then. Whoever feel that way, fantastic people. Jordan can do no wrong.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, Jordan is. I mean, he is a GOAT. I think, and I'll propose this question to you guys before we get into anything else. I think that when you have the GOAT conversation, I feel like the term GOAT is subjective when it comes to sports, because everybody's like qualifications of what makes one the GOAT and what makes one not the GOAT is different. Like, there's no clear-cut criteria of, okay, if you do X, Y, and Z, then you're automatically the GOAT. It's just matter of opinion almost. Would you guys agree with that, or?
I would.
Yep.
Yes, wholeheartedly. I kind of feel like when I'm talking to someone about, you know, who your favorite players are, let's say NBA in particular, I like to get a top 5. And then that way I can kind of break down with my top 5. And I feel like we'll have a lot of interchangeable parts. Let me know that you know sports a little bit. But yeah. I'm with you on that. It's definitely subjective. I personally like wins for my GOAT. But hey.
That's fine, but Jordan didn't go 6-0 by himself. By the way, he was the Chicago Bulls went 6-0. But
no one goes by themselves.
Fine.
No one does it by themselves. Nobody.
But fine, sure. No, I hear you though. I definitely agree with you too. I think top 5 kind of gives you a perspective on like you said, if they really know sports like that, or if it's just kind of like one of those things where it's a facade. You can definitely tell like who and if they can explain why their order is the way that it is. You know what I'm saying? Whether I agree with it or not, if you can give me a definitive reason that this is my 5 and this is why, then I gotta respect it.
I like it.
Yep, love it.
Okay, since we hitting in on this Jordan LeBron debate, I figure we might as well get right into some NBA content. Anything y'all think? I mean, we've only really seen 2 games so far, but major news.
Oh damn!
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't surprised. I was not surprised.
I'm not either, but I hate that for him.
Yeah.
I think he'll land on another team, though. I mean, I think he'll get a shot. He can hoop.
I said he was going to. Before the game even started, when I seen
I
said he was probably going to score 70 tonight. Watch the whole game.
Well, LeBron lying again. Here you go. I know he's lying.
Hey, man, cool out. All right? Cool out. All right? We're dealing with a lot over here. Damn it. I don't need the extra shenanigans, okay?
All right. I'm ready to watch how the Brooklyn Nets and my Philadelphia 76ers, overcome their detriments this year. But since we're talking about favorite players, CJ, let's take in on Kevin Durant's Brooklyn Nets and Ben Simmons' jump shot.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Hey, I love this show, bro.
Somebody got to tell Ben he right-handed. Ben Simmons is right-handed. I don't know where he get this left-handed shot from, but I think that's the problem. If he starts shooting right-handed, it couldn't be worse. If he starts shooting right-handed, I think we see the percentage go up just a little bit.
Real we talking about the Nets. They are getting smacked by the Pelicans right now.
Yep.
Hey,
they are getting can I have some here?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're getting their ass whooped right now.
I'll tell you, Zion is back, and that Pelican team is going to roll over people this season.
Can I
literally?
Let's get into that. Let's talk about that really quick, because I've been really high on Zion since high school. Like I watched him. Obviously everybody got hit to Zion in high school via social media, but I didn't feel like he got a fair shake in the NBA just because he did get injured, very early. Well, leaving college and then very early into his NBA career, he was, he never really fully got a chance to fully recover. But now that he's fully recovered, and the pieces that the Pelicans have added since having him, they're my sleeper team this year in the West.
Ooh.
They're my sleeper team. Now, I don't know how far they can go. I'm not going to go crazy and be like, they're going to the finals. I'm not going to do that. But I feel like they could definitely shake some stuff up.
And I'm with you. If Zion stays healthy,
he
stays healthy, he stays in shape, the Pelicans are definitely a team to look out for. Will they beat Golden State? Hell no. But
no, they don't have enough horses for Golden State.
There's a chance. How it go? What did the buddy say? So you telling me there's a chance? What did he say? It's a chance.
No, for sure. They definitely have an opportunity to Damn, I didn't pay attention to that Cleveland and
Yeah.
Raptors game. I was watching some of the Grizzlies and the New York Knicks game, but as you can see that it's starting. It's closer now, but it was a little bit of an ass whooping at first.
Yeah, Ja was out there doing 2K moves on them boys.
Man, hey, that behind the back though. Did you see the behind the back? That was oh my god, that. Hey, so being that I work with the Kings really quick, the Grizzlies actually come here on the 27th. So next Thursday they'll be out here and I'll be able to see him in person. But yeah, that boy is something special. But hey, look out for the Kings too now. Hey, I have to say that I work for them. Shut up.
I was gonna say, where are we watching them go? You said
just watch them so you can watch me. That's all.
We support the Kings around here. Let's get it.
Yeah. They officially are sponsor now, Sensei. So
absolutely, look, everybody eats, man.
Y'all see the lineup there at the bottom, the Speakers Entertainment Network. Thank y'all for tuning in. We try to do live shows every night at 9 p.m. But on Saturdays, we do this show called Coffee and Kush, and we have this segment called Pause of the Week. And we get to blend a little bit of that and a little bit of sports today because there's a very special basketball player. Philly, I'm a Sixer lover. Philly's own dunk champion. I don't know what's going on with Mr. Iggy, but
you have to watch real close.
What's he telling Steph?
What I think.
Oh wow! What is it?
I think he was insinuating that's what Draymond is doing.
That's exactly what he was saying, Draymond
ready to go to the Lakers.
Draymond is riding.
Okay.
He did ride.
Because Draymond know he about to Golden State pretty soon. Like he knows his time in Golden State is moving down. And I think he's accepting it, and that's his way of pretty much being like, I see what's going on. Like obviously he's still gonna play hard because that's just who he is. But I think he sees the writing on the wall for sure. Because they're not gonna give him the money that he wants.
Not now.
They can't even afford to. Even if they wanted to, like they can't afford to. They just paid Andrew Wiggins and Jordan Poole all that money, and then they still got Steph and Clay. They can't afford to get Draymond that money.
To me, I hate to say it because he's such a huge piece, but he's like an expendable piece. You ran KD off, you tried to run Poole off, but you can't keep doing this, man. And like you just don't. I honestly don't see Draymond Green being a max type player away from Golden State.
No, I still won't get a max player.
Golden State, they mask so much of his deficiencies. Like they make it so easy for him to do what he does well. He goes to the Lakers, bro. Y'all not making the playoffs. You can play with LeBron, but you ain't. So I don't really get what
he wouldn't be able to push. He wouldn't be a deciding factor if he went to the Lakers. Like he wouldn't be the one that's he's not the piece that's going to push them over the edge to make them. Yeah, for sure, without a doubt. He's the epitome of a system player. Golden State system is perfect for a Draymond Green because, like you said, you have so many other integral pieces that can cover up what he doesn't do well and can highlight what he does well.
Right.
He doesn't need to be, you know what I'm saying, certain things because they got backup. You know what I mean?
I've seen, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think in the past, Steph Curry has taken the team-friendly deal. I think Klay Thompson has taken team-friendly deals. The fact that Draymond was kind of adamant in going to this part of his career, I'm getting a max. Like, I deserve max. Pay me max. Like, y'all better find this money and pay me. And then you go and knock the shot at Jordan Poole. Sorry, bro. You just ruined it. You ruined it for yourself.
Jordan Poole is their future. Like they paid him that money because they've seen enough potential in him to say, like, we can pair you with Steph and Clay because you're another shooter. You can create your own shot. You know what I'm saying? Like he's really the third splash brother. If you want to be
he's the third splash brother.
So
he's
it's like
holding it down.
Yeah. So it's like Shannon Sharp has an analogy with that I feel like is so true in its production and value. And it's like, as long as you're producing and you have value. The moment that you stop producing, the way that these teams either see you or have projected you to be, then you're no longer a value to them. Once you're no longer a value, they're gonna cut ties. Draymond is not as valuable as Draymond within their first 3 championships. He's not the same guy. He just isn't. That's just the truth. He's slower as far as speed wise. He can't. He's not as dominant on the defensive end as he once was. You know what I'm saying? He never could really score like that. He got scoring opportunities, but he never was a scorer. And now even that's gotten worse.
It's gotten way worse.
Yeah, so it's like if like you know what I mean? Like he's not even averaging double digits in points anymore. He was at least giving you 11 or 12. You know what I'm saying? In those first good. I would say first 6-7 years with Golden State, he was getting at least maybe 12. I'd say like 12 to 15 range. He's not even getting you that no more.
Not even close. Hey, the rumor on the street is Jordan Poole kept calling him Mr. Triple Single to the point where it got under his skin that bad. So I would love to see Mr. Triple Single go to the Lakers and play with LeBron. That's what he wants. That's what I want to see him.
Where there's smoke, there's fire. And clearly Jordan Poole wasn't lying, because if you got that mad over him saying that to the point where you had to sucker punch him, because it was a sucker punch, because he wasn't ready for it.
Right,
your own teammate. They got you bought into that triple single. That bot, like you said, it got under your skin that bad.
It's a little truth to that.
Yeah, absolutely. Without a doubt.
My thing is, regardless, Andre Iguodala definitely gets an L, because regardless of how he feels, I know he couldn't have forgot that Draymond will throw them hands. So if y'all are right and he's doing that, like you ready for the smoke? Draymond gonna handle that. Speaking of Draymond,
I bet money. Draymond don't run up on Andre.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Hey, Andre yoked up, boy.
Listen, Andre Iguodala is not Jordan Poole. Okay, he's not Jordan Poole. It's not gonna go like that. I promise you, it ain't. I promise you, it ain't.
He want the smoke.
Well, let's see what Jordan Poole has to say about it.
I apologize. Handling ourselves that way when we play basketball, and everybody in the locker room on our team for the Big 1 championship. We're going to do that on the court. I mean, that's really all I have to say.
Dang.
On the manner we're going to win championship and keeping advantage, anything.
I can't listen to no more. That man sounds sad and depressed, but you know what make him probably feel better? $140 million bag.
He sound like a man that's about business when it comes to Draymond. No emotion, we're not friends. We're co-workers now, bro.
That's what he sounds like. He's young too, so it's like, well, I don't want to talk about this. Let's move on.
And that's embarrassing. I mean, like you have a viral video out in the world of you getting slept damn near. You know what I'm saying? So like,
all the way near.
For real.
Smoky punch. So like, you got knocked out.
I don't know what they expected him to say. Like, what exactly did you expect his mentality to be? Like, he wasn't gonna be like, "Oh yeah, we're best buds," and I'm gonna be over at his house Tuesday for wine. Like, no, no. He physically put his hands on me. There's no kumbaya. We not taking pictures. We not going to the club. We not doing none of that. We coming here. We gonna work and we gonna go home. That's it. That's it.
Jay took me to ice cream and got some sprinkles on there.
He took me out to dinner, and then we went to San Francisco. We went to the Pier 39 in San Francisco after that, and then we got on some boats and like, no, it's not happening. It's not happening. People have to understand. You don't have to like who you work with. Most people don't like who they work with, and that's okay. Let's just do this job and go home.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's that simple.
Okay. Sensei.
With me, like what?
Sensei,
what's up?
I know you love hoops, but are you a hooper?
I do.
Oh, well, you got the little semi step back. What you go to?
Come on, man. I got the step back. I got the. We can go long range. We can do whatever you want to do.
Oh, all right.
Whatever you want to do.
So speaking of lady hoopers, then. Fellas thought this was about to be a light W, fellas. KRich, CJ, Lord have mercy. Let's get ready.
Obsession. One of my favorite TikTokers. Yeah.
Oh no! Oh! To the right!
Sorry, that was tough. Yeah. Oh.
You done switched up and everything.
You know what? She's one of my favorite social media follows. You can tell she go to the gym, you know, get her cardio in, get up a couple jumpers, and she just waiting on the motherfucker to say something she don't like. That's all she waiting on, bro. She had that camera. I'm just like this though. How can you be at this point? She's been out for a while now. You know the camera's out. Why would you talk noise to her?
Right.
Why would you talk? But she dominating niggas. Dude, 6'5", 6'6", she cooking these niggas, bro. Ain't no way. I'm not saying nothing to shout in the gym. Nothing.
She is me, because if I play it cool for the most part, but if you start talking trash to me, you gonna turn me up. The last thing you want to do is turn me up. Once you turn me up, it's over with.
It's a
now
wrap.
I'm gonna dominate. I'm gonna find a way. I don't care what it is or how it is. I'm gonna find a way and I'm gonna dominate. It's over with. But yeah, I got to answer your question, Ron. Like I said, I had some text issues, so I couldn't answer fully. But yeah, I'm to the basket. I'm mid range. I can take a long range. I can do either way, however you want it. I can serve it however you like.
So, what advice would you give? You know, if you were cooking to some fellas like this that just got cooked, like they gotta go home and just look in the mirror and just give up basketball, go get a trade, or
go get your CDs.
I wouldn't say completely give up. Just put some respect on these women's name. That's all. Just put some respect on it, because you know a lot of men come into it. They think just because they're men, they got the advantage. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm stronger, I'm bigger, I'm fast. No, that doesn't mean that. Just because you're a man, that does not mean that. So, like I said, just put some respect on these women. Like, there's some women out here that really hoop, like really do this. Like, and I've seen it live, and I've seen it in person. I've seen many of dudes get cooked. You know who it be though? It be the ones that be under WNBA players' comments like, "I could cook you 1-on-1." No, you couldn't.
No, you couldn't. Nah.
You didn't even make your middle school team, but you talking about you
Right.
a professional.
Right.
Cut it out.
Right.
Just cut it out. I don't want to hear it. Cut it out.
Ron, she's been following your social media.
Just cut it out, because I see it all. I literally see it all the time. I follow the WNBA, so I follow a lot of the players. I see it all the time, and I'm like, bro, no, you couldn't. No, you couldn't. You know you couldn't.
DJ, you got something to say, sir?
No, not me, bro. Hey, listen. Hey, I just get out there and beat the middle school kids out here. That's all I'm good for.
Okay. We got about 10, 15 minutes left as we get ready to round out this show. Fellas, we ain't gonna talk about no football yet. Shenanigans or shout outs or L's. We're gonna just start with this one before we get into it.
You about to get us kicked off Facebook?
That's what it sounds like.
Right now, because he on a struggle bus.
Man, I want to reach out to Dog, bro, because
Reach out to it.
You know it
His
ain't
manager.
that. You know it ain't. Man,
His
come on,
manager.
nigga. If I can't call you direct, nigga, then I ain't calling you. Especially, nigga, if I done went to war with you.
Right now, because he on a struggle bus.
DJ, you want to break down what Mr. Skittles just said?
Yeah, so what it sounds like is those guys in the Seattle locker room that was with Russ during those Super Bowl championship winning days and Super Bowl going to days, is that Russ is very hard to reach off the field. And I used to wonder why, you know, guys in the media, guys like towards the media, like Richard Sherman, Marshawn Lynch, didn't have Russ's back a lot more when they were there. I could never understand why. And I always thought because Russ is perceived as a corny dude. He's not corny to me. I would love for one of my sons to grow up and be like Russ. But he's perceived as a corny guy. But when you see things like this where you're the quarterback of a team, me and Ron, we talked about it earlier on the Quickie on IG. Shout out to the Quickie.
Well, you so sexy.
Listen, bro. It's just you cannot be a quarterback. Now I get now if the rookie who third stringer, you know what I'm saying, you don't want him to have your number, but there's no reason why a Marshawn Lynch or Richard Sherman can't pick up a cell phone and call you. That's a real whack ass move by Russ. That's very, very whack. Very whack. And it just shows me why when Russ go into the locker room, they still blasting Future to this day.
Yeah.
I had Russ back. I had Russ back until I seen that. I'm like, damn, is that how it is? Sheesh.
Yeah, that's wild.
Imagine being on somebody's organization and they, you know, basically the GM, and you got to go through their managers, the assistant to get in contact with them.
Yeah, but here, let me play devil's advocate for a second. I hear that, and I'm not saying that that's completely wrong, because, you know, we know what Russell Wilson's perception is, and his reality could be something different. However, being that he has this moniker that's followed him, this corny stigma, if you will, is it a thing of he doesn't feel comfortable? You know what I'm saying? Because most NFL guys don't have the perception of a Russell Wilson. It's not too many, you know, guys that are out here in the face of the camera that are, you know, preaching. I believe in God and this, that, and the third, and I treat my wife right, and I'm gonna do it. Like most NFL players, it's like I got a wife, but I got about 3 girlfriends. I'm in
allegedly.
You know what I'm saying? Like they may play. You know, they may play the family role on Instagram, but if you see them in the club, it'd be a different story. I'm just saying. So is it you know what I'm saying? So is it one of those things where maybe they felt like he didn't fit and he distanced himself? Because if there's truth to that, if that is indeed the case, then I can't be mad at Russ for that. Because if you're gonna make me feel like I'm not a part of the brotherhood, then why am I going out of my way for you to have access to me outside of what we do for work? You know what I'm saying? Like,
but did you saw the Redeem Team? Anyone seen the Redeem Team?
No, I haven't watched it.
Right, you watch. Look how Kobe, an outsider, look at his type of leadership. You see, like it's different. Those guys can pick up the phone, call Kobe. Guy could pick up the phone and call Mike. Like, it's, to me, you could pick up the phone, call the Peyton Manning. You could pick up the phone, call the Tom Brady. There's just no way in the world. I mean, even here, when Matt Ryan was with the Falcons, Matt Ryan calling up everybody on the cell phone, getting flying guys out to Florida to have like a little mini camp. You remember that with Julio and them and all that? That's the kind of stuff it takes. And if you don't got guys' numbers, if you got to go through a manager, I definitely feel what you're saying, though. I feel what you're saying, Sensei. But me, and I was even having this conversation with my wife, because she was like, well, he all about business. Because, like, at my job, don't nobody know me outside of the job. Like, I don't need you to know nothing I got going on outside of the job. So I get that. But when you're talking about a profession like that, it's like a brotherhood, a fraternity. It's just, it's a little different. It's just different. And he's the leader of the football team. And when you got the other leaders of positions, like the running back group, Marshawn, the defensive leader in Richard Sherman, when they looking at Russ sideways, it's different. It's different. It's different. And we're seeing that happen now where go ahead, KRich. Go ahead. You got it.
I was gonna say, like she said, the way Russell is, and I get where he's the religious man of the team. So he separates himself from all the other stuff that everybody else does. And giving them access to him, they could call him drunk, whatever, disrupting his life. Which, I mean, I don't blame him. I get where he's coming from.
Okay, how about this, KRich? How much money Russell Wilson made over the year? You telling me dog couldn't go get a Cricket Wireless little burner phone with a number on there to get to the teammates? Like, here you go. Richard Sherman's, the Marshawn Lynch, the elite of the elites of the NFL. Here's my number. They don't got to know this not your phone all the time, bro. There's way to for them to say you got to go through his manager to get to him. That's a little much. Maybe Russ is like one of those guys who he don't respond back to your text message right away. Maybe you call Russ on the 13th, Russ don't get back to you to the 21st. I can understand something like that, but I got to go through your manager. Come on, bro.
All right,
you can't be for
that's enough cooking of Russ.
I mean, I get what you're saying though.
CJ, I like what you said earlier. Rush should have had a burner phone. Here goes my cell phone, and he check it when he can check it.
But see, if Russ got the burner, then he might get accused of doing something else.
But he ain't. His wife know him.
Hey,
I'm just saying though. I'm playing devil's advocate to that part. You know.
Baby, you know I got that burner phone, don't you? Matter of fact, baby, I'm gonna let you hold on to that burner phone, and you let me know when the fellas reach out. Damn, how hard it is.
There you go. Listen, Sierra ain't dumb. She know what's up. There ain't no burner phone with me, big dog.
And Russ ain't no fool.
It's automatic.
Russ know what he got at home. He all right.
I tell you.
That's why he ain't stressing anything we talking about, Russ. You know we love you over here. This is my favorite shout out L or shenanigans of the day. We're supposed to start with this, but one of y'all help me understand what just happened.
But his foot looking a little. Oh, okay. I know what was going on.
Me either.
Wait.
What?
He didn't even get hit. What?
I would say it's the turf monster, but he looked like he was in the air when it happened. I'm not sure.
It looked like he fell on purpose, like because the way he and then what?
He got tackled by a ghost.
He got tackled by a ghost. There he is.
For real, like what? I'm so lost.
We gotta see some of these comments.
Y'all remember the movie? What was the movie with Marlon Wayans and Dwayne Wayne? What was the movie? The basketball movie when they were in college and the brother.
I know. Was it The Sixth Man or something like that?
I can't remember the name, but you know what I mean. Dwayne Wayne, not Dwayne Wade, but Dwayne Wayne. And what you call it? Yeah, that's what it reminded me of when he was helping his brother.
Wasn't that The Sixth Man? Wasn't that The Sixth Man?
It may be that probably the name of it, but that's what that reminds me of.
I think it was that's gonna bother me.
That somebody on that defense ancestor was out there helping out. I got you, nephew. Nephew. Don't worry.
Hold on. Yeah, it's The Sixth Man. It's The Sixth Man. That's the name of it.
I might have to go back and watch that movie.
So I don't think any of us have watched a Thursday night game in a couple of weeks.
I have.
You watch a Thursday night? You've been watching the Bears out here? Oof.
Listen, bro, when you got Prime, I pay for Prime anyway. I'm getting every perk I'm getting, dog. I'm watching every second.
Mr. Bezos says, this isn't business as usual. In this time of great stress and uncertainty, it's also a moment in time when we're doing its most critical. It's been brought to my attention that this may be the worst game ever played. We hear you, we feel you, and we sympathize with you. No football fan or human being should have to sit through something as tough as the Commanders versus the Bears. Next week's Thursday night football game, this Thursday, Saints versus Cardinals. So hopefully, Jameis says something funny in the post-game interview and everyone gets a good laugh. God dang.
Hey, you know what's so bad about that one? That Jameis Winston is more than likely not even going to start for the game. So they're not going to be talking to him after the game. So he won't even get a chance for a funny soundbite from Mr. Crab Legs.
Mr. Crab Legs. Man, that man really walked out the grocery store with a handful of crab legs. Like nothing happened, bro. You know you didn't pay for that. Like, what is your problem?
Hey, he said it's already paid for.
Listen, it is a backstory. It's a backstory to that. They was really like, and me, I'm a Gator fan, so I was able to laugh at the time and really kind of poke a hole in James. But he's an athlete. He ain't the only Florida State player that done walked into a grocery store. You look at the manager, I'm paying for this, and you walk out. And Jameis did what quarterbacks have done before him, what wide receivers, running back, what everybody has done before him that be on that team. And it just so happened that they were out to get him, and that's what happened.
Okay.
It's still wrong. You know what I'm saying? You still should have known better, but it's like everybody else is doing it.
So I can understand that because I'm for certain that he's not.
Yeah, right. We all know how these football. You got these big colleges, these colleges,
neither.
these little towns. But you run Tallahassee, bro. You can go anywhere. Everybody knows him. He's getting every club free, this free, that free. Come on, he just was doing what he had been doing, and it backfired.
Yeah,
he's still Mr. Crab Legs though.
So
always.
Definitely shout out to some crab legs and shrimp. Ooh, I love a seafood boil. Shout out to the diaspora. We all are members of the diaspora. Shout out to African Americans, the indigenous people of America. And I say all of that to say shout out, CJ, to HBCUs. Ooh. Just a real quick shout out.
You got Dion on the screen. You got Dion up here.
It's like we've been doing this together for years. You already know what I'm talking about.
Who ain't swag if I ain't swag?
Dion said he got done with practice and the players was jigging, so I got jiggy as well.
This on a bad foot now.
On a bad foot.
Oh, we don't got no volume. We gotta have a volume.
I wake up
motivated.
I wake up motivated. I wake up motivated. I wake up motivated. I wake up motivated. I wake up trying to bless somebody, inspire somebody, encourage somebody, help somebody to the next level. I got
something. Dion done went out and dropped the track after that push.
And now I gotta go download it because that's about to be more than Moses.
I'm gonna say this: if Dion had 2 good feet, he might have broke Coach off.
Yep.
He might have broke Coach off with a good one. He might have slid him. He might have slid him again. You gotta understand, he only got 1 good foot. If he had 2 good foots,
he could have balanced that 2
coach
feet.
that work because you know Dion ain't no sucker now.
No,
right.
Y'all
Dion don't play no games. Hey, Coach would have caught him. Dion would have turned into Draymond on Coach. Turn your back on me.
So real quick before we get up out of here, what do y'all feel about the players? Because I know y'all saw the video of the players pretty much cussing Dion out.
That was disrespectful. I mean, even as an adult, just anybody walking by, you don't do that.
They got comfortable.
But why they so comfortable is the question.
He's a player.
I feel like the coach put that kind of energy into their minds to kind of have this disdain for Dion because let's keep it real. Like everybody ain't happy for Dion. Let's just call it what it is. Everybody is not happy for Dion. So there's definitely an agenda being pushed against him, and I think that coach drove that pretty much, and they just kind of solidified what he felt and took it upon themselves. But either way it goes, like you said, KRich, it was very disrespectful, and it was no need for that. Like, there's no need for that. Like, I'm all for being competitive. I'm all for talking trash. Listen, I talk trash with the best, but there's a line that you just don't cross, and calling somebody out their name in the manner that these kids are doing to Dion, that's a line that you just don't cross.
Right.
Preach. You know, this whole show probably could have been dedicated to the controversy in NFL. Real quick, Daniel Snyder, always on that bullshit. We talk about him and he's saying he's gonna out everybody. We ain't gonna get into it.
I need that.
We'll wait for it. We'll wait for it.
Jerry Jones and Robert Kraft got into it, was about to start throwing blows.
Oh man.
Hey, Robert Kraft say, excuse me? What'd you say to me?
And then the NFL has a sack problem. And Kevin Hart, of all people, addresses the way you handle an NFL sack.
I'm weak.
This is what they should have did for Tom Brady the other week.
You can grab my top half.
So we have to sit here.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I said this is how Tom Brady should have been laid down when Grady Jarrett tackled him.
Yeah, don't y'all be putting your hands on my goat.
This is right
now, and you can come in and get my bottom half. Put me up. Go ahead. Feel free. Now, that's too hard. Don't put me down there. Y'all got something to lay me on? No.
This should be a penalty.
Get something down. Get something down.
Okay.
Lay me down.
Okay.
Don't you put me down. Make sure I'm safe. Now, Put that on because I get cold.
Oh,
I get cold.
Okay.
Hey, let me tell y'all this. I came across this video. It was maybe like 1 or 2 in the morning, and I couldn't find my damn AirPods, so I didn't even watch it with audio. I had an audio list, and I knew exactly where they was going with it, and I still was in the bed cracking up. Oh man, Kevin Hart get funny and funny to me. I like it.
Yeah, he's I love him in like on sports shows. He's hilarious. He's perfect for that.
Right. Hey, shout out to Anthony Price. I'm waiting for the dirt to come out so I can get my popcorn ready, bro. That's exactly what I want.
Do y'all think he's gonna
be spilled? All of them.
Do you think he's gonna let the chopper sing like that?
You know what? I think that they would get rid of Daniel before they allow him to really ruin some money. You know what I mean? They'll get him out the paint. His helicopter crash, some crazy shit. I'm not wishing nothing on Buddy, but I'm being dead serious. It's too much.
I can see it.
Them billionaires, they got too much power, too much money. What?
Yeah.
A couple of dudes get together.
See, I agree with you. I agree with you wholeheartedly. But shout out to Robert Kraft's wife. Secure the bag, sis. I see you.
She did.
I see you. Baby said, give me them insurance policies. I see you, mama.
Generational wealth.
What? Do your Dougie never work again, ma'am? Never work again.
You ain't got much time left, so I'm just going to go ahead and...
Come on, what? If Security Bag was a person, she is the person. Like, what?
But I tell you what, though, that Robert Kraft wedding did consist of a lot of us, which I was taken back by. I'm like, do he really hang with us like that?
Bruh, they love Robert Kraft, bruh.
You bring up a great point, because they really do be out here kicking it with Robert Kraft.
Robert Kraft is very popular, bruh. Robert Kraft he's very, very popular in the black community, bro. Like in that
Kraft homeboy.
Meek Mill, Jay-Z, like
they are partners, bro. You coming to the wedding, the kids hanging out. I'm coming to your house. We going for drinks. I mean, they cool, bro. They're cool. I've known.
Didn't they send Meek the helicopter when he got out?
Right.
Yeah. Yep.
Right. The Patriot helicopter was right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Right. I think, matter of fact, I think Robert Kraft was waiting on him outside the damn prison.
That's what Man, listen.
Yeah, he for the culture. We get it. Hey, maybe we can get Robert Kraft talk about these reparations.
We got 30 seconds left. We're done. We're about to get out of here. I've got to go to this last shout out because this is Alvin Kamara. I have no idea what's about to be said, but we're about to go through this real quick. Good game.
Cook it up.
My bad, brother. I'm a huge fan. I love watching you play. What happened? Somebody break it down.
Basically, dude jumped in Kamara's DM. White guy jumped in Kamara's DM, called him a nigga. And then Kamara basically was like, well, what if the people you work for, what if I just show this to the world? Like, I'm going to just share this in my story. And then he shared in the story, and the dude was like, oh, I don't really talk like that. I didn't really mean that. I didn't think you was going to see it. Blah, blah, blah. Can you please take
Wait. Are you saying that there are racist people in America?
Could be.
Wow.
Wait, no, not America.
You could have fooled me. You could have fooled me. I wouldn't have never done it. I would have never done it.
Ladies and loyals, this is Sports and Shenanigans. We'll be back next Wednesday. We are out of here. Thank y'all for tuning in, and special shout out to the haters.
We love the haters.
Fellas, KRich, DJ, Sensei, any last words?
Hey, this was so much fun. I gotta come back. Y'all are great.
You are always welcome back.
You're welcome, Sensei. Hey, Sensei, real quick, let the people know one more time where they can find you.
So you can find me at Sensei_33 on Instagram. You can find me on Apple Music and Spotify, as well as Anchor or Google Podcasts if you have that. Which you just need to search From the Ground Up. You can find me there. You can also find me on YouTube as well. From the Ground Up. I just posted my new episode for the new season yesterday, so make sure y'all go share that, show love, listen to it, let me know, give me some feedback and all of those things. So yeah, just anywhere you can find podcasts is where you can find me. So make sure y'all continue to show love.
Let's get
blessings, high vibrations to all our people out there. Y'all be easy.